Damn. This is a damn shame. The dark side flipping on each other. The dark side has crumbled. The dark side is finished. All the members have turned on each other. We called it. This is a disgrace. This is the biggest meltdown in Darkside history. You got Jimmie flipping out on Cat Smith, Princess X, and Rio James. Now, let's talk about Jimmy Cookquit. We all know Jimmy Cookquit, the biggest crybaby in the sector. He ain't had a good role since he was with the Monty Wood Grain team. When Jimmie roasts, he used to roast good. Now he just crying and bitching a lot. The reason Jimmie keep crying because no woman in this sector could give him any pussy. Jimmie has been the biggest trick alive. He's been a career criminal since 1991. 1991, his first charge, he been beating another woman. Well, he beat 2 women exact back in 1991. He got charged with domestic violence. He served time behind those charges. 1993, this nigga was intimidating a woman with a pistol and stalking. What kind of shit did Jimmie did? What the fuck was Jimmie thinking? Did he learn his lesson on the first charge? You don't stalk no woman with a gun. A woman got goons on the side, and Jimmie hide out. He been doing the same charges on beating on women's asses, white women and black women, until a couple of dudes beat the shit out of him behind those charges when he was a career criminal. Jimmie been a career criminal for 30 plus years now, and he ain't learned his lesson yet. I see why women doesn't give him no pussy. See, Jimmie was supposed to marry Dawn Bishop back in the day. Dawn Bishop was the woman that Jimmie's supposed to marry. Jimmie fucked all that up. Dawn Bishop found out Jimmie was cheating at his job. Jimmie was tricking with prostitutes after they get paid crazy dollars. Jimmie used to be paid real good at his job. So he fucked all that up. Dawn Bishop started throwing Jimmie's clothes out the door and all that shit, and Jimmie was crying. He was on his knees saying, "I love you, Dawn Bishop." And Dawn Bishop didn't fall for it. Jimmy Cookquit was stalking Dawn Bishop for a few years until this charge, y'all gonna laugh your ass off. Back in 2006, Dawn Bishop was working at a high school where Jimmie's daughter was attending and his son. Jimmy Cookquit, got up this morning at that time. Well, he was stalking behind the bushes. He was watching, his, ex-girlfriend, Dawn Bishop, go to the school. She was just standing there and stuff, talking to somebody. And Jimmie pulled out his little PP and started jacking off and shit until someone called the cops on Jimmie. And the cops arrested Jimmie on sight. The cops made Jimmie get on the ground, and Jimmie started eating grass and dirt. Yeah, Jimmie was eating grass and dirt when the cops arrested him. The cops told Jimmie to get on the ground, and Jimmie was crying. Oh boy, down crying, saying, "I miss Dawn Bishop." When they arrested Jimmie had no socks. He had no drawers on. He only had pants. He couldn't afford socks and drawers at that time, not even boxers. Jimmie too broke. He been tricking all his money to random hoes and prostitutes and crackheads. He been doing the same shit and getting caught for it until he met a beautiful woman named Eureka Coolquit. You know, Eureka Coolquit took Jimmie in, and Jimmie and Eureka got into church together. Eureka thought she can change Jimmie's life, but she fell for it. Jimmie ended up marrying Eureka Coolquit. Little did Jimmie know, Eureka Coolquit had a past. She used to work at customer service. Customer service is, giving blowjobs to men on the side. Jimmie was unaware that Eureka had a past. Jimmie started beating on Eureka Coolquit during the beginning of their marriage. Eureka Coolquit couldn't take it, so she called up her ex-boyfriend and her teenage sons and her cousins to handle Jimmie. Jimmie got his ass whipped. That's the only time he ever put his hand on Eureka Coolquit. Eureka Coolquit told Jimmie, "You ever put your hands on me?" that she would blow his brains out. And Jimmie was scared. He was frightened. He was pissing in his pants. And her boys and her male cousins beat the shit out of him. He was saying, "Yes, ma'am. I won't hit you again, ma'am. I love you, ma'am. I can't live without you." And during this time, Eureka was not giving Jimmie no pussy throughout the marriage. So Jimmie was in an open marriage, but Jimmie couldn't cheat right. Eureka Coolquit was wearing the pants, and she got all of Jimmie's money. Every time Jimmie got paid, Eureka Coolquit takes it from him. That's right. Jimmie Coolquit is not the breadwinner. Eureka Coolquit is. In order for Jimmie to get pussy from Eureka, he's supposed to pay all the damn bills. Pay for her feet, her hair, her nails, her toes, get an oil change on her car, and pay for her car note, and pay for her light bill. That's it. Because Eureka paid for a house already. That's not Jimmie's house. So Jimmie was so sad, he started tricking his money to Cat Smith and a woman named Princess X. Cat Smith and Princess X got street smarts. They've been playing Jimmie like a bitch throughout this whole time. See, Jimmie was born in 1969 in October, and Cat Smith and Princess X were born in either 1979 or 1980. They played Jimmie like a bingo chip. Whenever Jimmie don't get his way, he drop revenge porn on women or tell everybody that these females got AIDS and they got herpes and shit, and Jimmie is the one who been fucking these crackheads and prostitutes, and he got herpes. He take Valtrex for it. That shit don't work. Jimmie Coolquit is a loser. He's so broke, he can't afford a belt or new shoes. His wife is not helping him get a haircut. Hell, Jimmie ain't had a haircut in years now. Now, let's talk to Mike Millz. I'm thinking Mike Millz got brain damage after Lamar Wells beat the living shit out of him in February of 2023. The reason Mike Millz has bad months, in February, he got his ass broken up by Jamila February 2022, and he got his ass whipped by Lamar Wells in February 2023. Mike Millz is going broke. The reason Mike Millz is taking vacation by himself because his family wants nothing to do with him. He's another Monty Woodgrain. Mike Millz doesn't have any family of his own. If Mike Millz got all this money, why the fuck can he take his daughter, sons, and his baby mamas on trips together? He take trips alone. Now, he made a few videos saying the same shit. I got money, I got cars, yada, yada, yada. You can tell he's not a roaster. He's a boring nigga. Mike Millz ain't got all that money on his own. His mama gave him all that money when she died. Mike Millz is not a real estate investor. He's not. He was always running this narrative that he got drunk when he got knocked the fuck up out in Lamar Wells. Little do he know, he don't drink much. Mike Millz, if you were drunk, why the fuck didn't you have an alcohol bottle in your hand? Okay, if you were drunk, don't you think the cops would have pulled your ass over and impound your BMW? You don't know what kind of cop you would have dealt with. A trigger-happy cop, a dirty cop, or a goon cop. Goon cops don't like black people, period. Cops hate black people at all. Their own black cops hate black people. The cop could have killed you that day. It would have been no fight. Nobody would have missed your ass if you got your ass shot by the cops. Because you're not street smart. You're not. All that money doesn't make you smart, Mike. Victimo exposure for 3 hours in one live stream. 1 hour and 30 minutes on one live stream. You scared of Victimo. I can tell you scared of Victimo. He body bagged your whole YouTube career. You ain't got no comeback for that shit. You don't have no type of roast material. And quit crying to white women. You weak. You got your own show. You got your own channel. Cry your own bullshit. Stop crying to a woman named Miss L. She can't help you. Stop crying to women, dog. That's a weak move. That's a bitch-made move. This your boy Philly Hood, giving you that common sense and that knowledge and the real truth about these two dirtbags. If you like this video, please share, comment, and subscribe. You have a good morning.